So I have a little rant that I'm going to put at the end of this video to kind of put some of this stuff into context as to why it can be a little bit frustrating. You know, why I used the same sort of title in today's video that I used when talking about Prince of Persia yesterday. If you guys missed that video on Prince of Persia for the Nintendo Switch with Nintendo Switch related gameplay, make sure you guys check that out to see how that game runs. But a new story popped up online. Everyone ran with it, websites, YouTubers, and stuff like that. And I kind of sat back a little bit. Like, I could have made a second video after I made the Prince of Persia one, but I was like, no, I want to sit back. I want to look at this and see how it unfolds. And this story, it's not what it was meant to be. It's not what it was made out to be, even though people took it as like concrete evidence. We, of course, are talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 again, because Jesus Christ, people cannot shut up about this damn thing. Like, I get it, and I'll understand, and I'll explain why at the end of the video this sort of stuff gets so much notoriety and you know, press and stuff like that, but holy hell, man. So allegedly, the Switch 2 release date has been leaked by AI Shark. Who is AI Shark? Well, evidently they are consisting of people who were formerly at Game Shark. This is a new company. If you remember what Game Shark was, it was essentially a device that would allow you to, you know, do like cheat codes and stuff and potentially even modify stuff within the games that you were playing. Definitely prevalent during like the N64 era. I remember I had a Game Shark for my N64, and it allowed me to input codes to do things in wrestling games that you weren't supposed to necessarily do in the vanilla versions of them. People ended up getting very creative with Game Shark codes and stuff, and it was a very cool time frame. But Game Shark was definitely a product of its time. Like, there's a reason why Game Shark doesn't really exist anymore like they did back then. So what is this all about? Well, they put out a press release for a new product called AI Shark, and this basically is what the whole story was kind of based on here. We have the press release coming out of CES 2024. Of course, we talked about a Sega Genesis handheld controller system thing that's probably never coming out from Hyperkin. But basically, Altec Lansing, the leading global audio electronics company, today announces its role as the first licensee of AI Shark's cutting-edge gaming software, formerly known as Game Shark. AI Shark is set to redefine the gaming landscape with its revolutionary AI-enhanced technology. The innovative gaming software is set to mark a significant leap forward in the gaming experience and enhance gameplay for beginner-level users. Now, of course, the big takeaway is the highlighted section of the article here, but they basically go on to say like what this product actually is. It's going to be something that is basically like it uses artificial intelligence to make things easier when you're playing a game. So it's like, you know, it's not something that uses, you know, cheat tools. It basically focuses on aiding individuals in improving their gameplay over time. Tailored for casual gamers, the software seamlessly integrates with Altec Lansing's commitment to delivering unparalleled audio experiences and bringing superior levels of innovation to the market. Fine, you know, it's a niche product. I don't think it really has a place on, I don't think this is going to light the world on fire or anything like that. But here's where everyone got hung up. The official launch is planned to coincide with the Nintendo Switch 2 in September 2024. Holy shit, we have the Switch 2 release date, folks, because you know that AI Shark is definitely working on this product for the Nintendo Switch 2. You know that AI Shark has the system already, so they know that this product, this superseding of the Game Shark, they know that this will work on the Nintendo Switch 2 because they got the dev kit for it, right? Because that's the only way you're going to know if your product is going to work on a specific system, is if you have a way to test it. And obviously, they have a way to test it, right? No. Why would they? Do you think about the history of Nintendo, for Christ's sakes? Just think about it on that basic level. What is the company that tried to stop Game Genie from coming out? What is the company that took Game Genie to court? It was Nintendo. They don't like these sort of devices and stuff like that. They feel like it manipulates their software, and maybe they have a point and maybe they don't. Of course, they ended up losing the Game Shark or the Game Genie related argument, which allowed for the floodgates of things like Game Shark to end up taking place. But all because Alltech Lansing is saying, hey, we want this to coincide with the release of the Nintendo Switch 2 in September of 2024. That would be indicating that they have knowledge of this system. They have tested this product to potentially work with this system. So why this date? Well, Alltech Lansing got put on the hot seat for this because everyone kind of wanted answers. Like, oh, so the Switch 2 is coming out in September of 2024. And then they basically sort of doubled down a little bit, but said it was just guess. It was a guess that they thought it was coming out in September of 2024. Now, the thing I find the most interesting about this, though, would have to be, who has thought of AI Shark? Or I guess I should say, who has thought of Game Shark? Who has thought of Game Shark in the past 10 years? If you're not talking about nostalgic stuff, even 20 years, you could say, but we'll just say 10 years. In the past 10 years, who has talked about Game Shark? Who has, thought, oh, I wish Game Shark came back? And then AI Shark. Have you ever heard of AI Shark before this announcement? No. Have you ever heard of Alltech Lansing before this announcement? Probably not. So they took the Nintendo Switch 2 name and the theory that this is coming out in 2024 and simply attached their product to it. You've seen this time and time again where companies do things like this to get notoriety, to get press. Remember Seasons of Heaven or whatever that game was that was supposedly a Nintendo Switch game, and it was a game that nobody knew from a studio that nobody cared about, and then all of a sudden they said, oh, well, this is coming to the Nintendo Switch. So everyone started talking about it. Everyone started talking about that company. If they could have produced a product, they might have made some money on it. But some companies don't care about that. It's more so about the press. It's more so about getting the name out there. And now Alltech Lansing, AI Shark, Game Shark, their name is all over the place because they simply said that this was coinciding alongside of the release of the Nintendo Switch 2 in September of 2024. They're the company to reveal this information. They're the company with the inside scoop, a company that hasn't done anything in video games in a very long time. So no, I don't believe that there is any inside knowledge here. I don't believe that they know anything about this. But why? We get back to the rant portion. Why did this story become so widespread? And it really boils down to, not even just necessarily YouTubers, but video game journalists are sort of guilty of this as well. But at least video game journalists have other people working with them to pick up the slack in the areas I'm going to talk about. But you have a lot of these video game related channels on YouTube who don't talk about actual games, who don't talk about their experiences with games or playing games or sharing impressions on a game or doing a review of the game. All they talk about is news and rumors and speculation. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I have to question motives and legitimacy of, entities that do that if you're not ever talking about the actual games, because it kind of, makes me believe that maybe they're in this for potentially the wrong reasons and stuff like that. You can make a YouTube channel of whatever you want, but if you're a predominantly video game channel and you never talk about actual games or review actual games that come out, you only talk about the next thing and the next thing that's happening, it just paints a weird picture to me. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a Nintendo channel right now, what games are you talking about? You could hype up the projects of the Mario versus Donkey Kong, this, that, and the other, but it's slim pickings out there. So if these stories get out there and anyone talks about it, anyone brings it into the limelight, you end up getting a million videos about this. And it's usually the same sort of people who do these sort of things. And you know what? You can make a video about whatever you want. You can do whatever you want on YouTube. I'm just giving you my perspective of it. And when I see, game channels that don't ever review games or talk about the actual games, it's always about the next big thing. I don't know. That's just not something I want to watch. But then again, I don't really watch much gaming content to begin with. I watch old wrestling and music videos and weird stuff on YouTube because I don't really want to watch video game stuff. But I say all that to say, this is the truth about the situation. Okay? Alltech Lansing, AI Shark, they just wanted their name to get out there. They wanted people to sort of know about this product, to know about their brand name, and now they've succeeded. And I'm guilty of promoting it as well, but at least I gave you some context as to why this happened, unlike a lot of other people did. So let me know in the comments section down below. What do you think about it? Do you think that, I mean, I could be wrong. I could be right. AI Shark, they could know. They could be sitting there playing a Nintendo Switch 2 system with Metroid Prime 4 on it right now, naked on a bear skin rug, doing a line of friggin' coke. Because, I mean, obviously they're on something if they think that this is going to be a viable idea. Or do you think that, hey, this was just a way to get some notoriety and good job because you succeeded? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you got some laughs out of it. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. We are on the road to 500,000 subscribers. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.